Hi, my name is John Albert Thomas, and I'm a solo piano composer. I'm working on a project called Now I Sleep. And in this project, I composed 10 piano works for families who have lost a baby. These are families who, one day they're expecting a baby and they're excited, and the next day they find out that their baby's not going to survive. And as they're facing this tragedy, I wanted to create a way for them to find healing through music. One of the couples that I worked with, the Gillentines, Liz and Ed, I sat down with them in my living room and we talked about their experience and what feelings that they had. And one of the things that they said was that they had a really hard time believing that they could smile again. And so that really stuck with me, and I sat down at the piano and I tried to capture, what does it sound like to long to smile again? And what does it sound like for that smile to emerge on the person's face? And I think I captured that. In fact, I talked to them, and here's what they had to say.
We were thrilled to find out that we were expecting again. We had a 2-year-old at the time, and we're ecstatic. First appointment we went to, they told us there was major problems. Turns out that Christopher had a fatal genetic abnormality, and we were given the news that our baby would not make it full term. That was the beginning of our journey, learning a great deal about things we'd never thought of before. Obviously, it's no journey a parent wants to go down. It's not a road we were equipped for, or a road that we anticipated. So we didn't have a road map. The road was very dark, very many unknowns. It took a while, but we did smile again, and we did laugh, and that was a gift from the Lord. And in the midst of those dark days, it's hard to think of smiling and laughing again. I think this project brings hope to families who have experienced great loss. It also brings together many families who have experienced loss in the same way. A great thing for us was to know we were not alone. In our journey, in our process, we met some other couples that had been through something similar. And we were in the midst of our journey. We got to meet with a couple, and what struck us, they had lost their daughter full term. She lived for 3 hours, and we met with them to just talk about how we felt and the process we were going through. And what struck us is they were able to smile again, because in our journey on that dark road of what we felt like was thick mud and could hardly trudge through was, would we ever smile again?
Hopefully, as people hear this CD, this project, that the title of this particular song will remind them that they will smile again by God's grace.
Right. I kind of think of, when you named the song Smile Again, that there's hope when there's hopelessness. And there were many days that we felt hopeless, yet the Lord was there to give us, maybe it was just a small amount of hope to get us through the day. Sometimes it was just surviving. It was kind of our word for a while of we had to make it through. We had a 2-year-old at the time who her life went on, and we had to live for her and not get too distracted from it.
2 Timothy, Paul told Timothy that when you're faithless, God is faithful. And there were days when we didn't have much faith.
We had nothing. I think this project brings hope to families who have lost. It brings community to know that they are not alone, and it's a way to honor those little lives that are so special to that family, and just a unique way to remember and to celebrate those lives.
I hope you'll support me as I try to make this happen for these families, and I hope that you'll give this album to families who are hurting, because sometimes words aren't enough. They need something that goes much deeper, and music has that ability.